Hello, Silver Eagle Eddie here. How is everyone doing? Today, I am making a video on this whole GameStop, AMC, stock bonanza that's going on. I know some of you might be wondering, but Silver Eagle Eddie, what does this have to do with precious metals? And while yes, it is possible that a similar thing happens to precious metals, more specifically paper assets like ETFs, this video is more of a sort of warning, and maybe I can give y'all some bit of advice and some life tips that hopefully you guys will enjoy. As always, if you like my content, you like my videos, do like and subscribe. If not, that's okay too. Just make sure you let me know down in the comments what you think I could be doing better. Before we get started, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to a couple people. Billy, thank you for trading with me for this Silver Eagle. I'm going to make a video on why I think this is a special Silver Eagle in my opinion. And also just Silver Scorpion, thank you very much for giving me that shout out a few weeks ago. And everyone who is now following me because of you, welcome. And go check him out if you haven't already. He's a cool dude, does a lot of shout outs, does a lot of cool melting videos as well. I watched one of his videos on him showing us how he melts aluminum, so there's that. And so I'm going to try to do a quick explanation of this whole GameStop thing as simplified as my mind can explain it. If you don't really want to hear it, you kind of already know, you can skip to this time right here in the video. But essentially, guys, with stock, you can buy it. The idea, generally speaking, is that you buy one share of GameStop, and that it'll go up in value, right? And then you can sell it, and you profit that difference, right? So you buy it for $10, it goes up to 15. You sell it at 15, you made $5. Congrats. But as always, there are people who have found ways to further complicate things. And what essentially is going on is not only can you buy and hold stock, you can actually bet against it, right? So imagine the same example with GameStop. What you would do is you would borrow a share, right? You would borrow one share of GameStop at $10, right? And you promise to give it back to Billy or whoever you borrowed it from in 7 days. Well, you immediately sell that share of GameStop to Tommy, and then you hope it goes down in value, right? Why? Because if it goes down in value by $5, remember, you have $10 that Tommy paid you. So then you can buy back that silver that you're going to owe Billy, right? You can buy back for $5, give it back to Billy, and now you have $5. So hedge funds essentially do this, but with billions and billions of dollars, right? When you're talking about using billions of dollars to do this, when the price of a stock goes down even to $1 or $2, then they make a ton of money. So, some people on Reddit essentially kind of found that GameStop was super shorted and or was being shorted way too much by specific companies. And so they all got together, bought a bunch of it, which drove the price up. These hedge fund people who bet against it now have to buy back some of that stock at higher prices to pay back the other people they borrowed it from, and then those same hedge fund people have to buy more to make up for their loss, and so it just keeps going up and up and up and up. And again, there's more complex moving parts to it. That's just as simple as I can explain it. In other words, imagine the share is the silver, right? And you borrow it. You're the one that borrows that, you're the one that buys it immediately from the hedge fund person, right? And the hedge fund person is hoping that this goes down in value, but it starts going up in value, right? And then the hedge fund person comes back and says, hey, I need that piece of silver back. Now I'm going to give you $11. But then you say no. And this is the only piece of silver, right? So, but they have to give this back to Billy. So you say no, and then they say, okay, well, I'll give you $15. And you say no. And so then they say, okay, we'll give you $20. And then you say, okay, fine. So that's essentially kind of what's a sort of an oversimplified version of what's going on. There are plenty of other channels and videos that will explain it a lot better, but that's what's going on. So why am I making this video? Guys, I had my sister who does very well in her life. She's a teacher, she's a homeowner. Text me the other day and say, hey, should I get in on GameStop? What do you think? And by the way, guys, everything I say, I'm not a financial advisor. This is all for entertainment purposes, just so you know. But, she was asking me about this. I'm like, no, don't do it because, yes, it could go up even higher, but it could also go down and you could lose a lot of money. And so the main reason why I'm making this video, while I show you guys some cool coins, is that, guys, this is going to sound lame. This is going to sound boring. But first of all, it's okay to quote unquote try to bet on the stock market. It's okay to, try and buy a few pieces of silver that you think are going to go up in value, by a lot, right? But you need to have a solid foundation, right? If you only have $400 to your name because you just got paid from your work, and you have bills to pay, mouths to feed, don't worry about any of this. Don't worry about investing $100 in GameStop. I get it. There are people out there who, whether it's Bitcoin, GameStop, or whatever, made a lot of money with small amounts of money, and so a lot of people see this and they think, oh well, that could be me, right? But guys, if you don't have your life foundation, your financial foundation set, if you don't have a steady flow of income, whether it's from your job or your side hustle or anywhere, to pay for the things you have to pay for, your debts, your bills, don't even think about shorting GameStop or any other stock, right? Guys, focus on investing that whatever little money you have on yourself, because here's the thing, guys, your $1,000 that you invest in whatever the new hype thing is, right? Bitcoin or whatever, it's not going to change your life, right? If Bitcoin triples, right, your $1,000 going to $3,000, it's not going to change your life. It's not going to do much, right? So focus on the fundamentals, guys. Focus on if you do have an extra $1,000 and you want to invest it, I know you guys have probably heard this 100 times. Invest it in yourself, right? Take the $1,000 and learn how you can be a seller on eBay. How you can, if you want to do coin related stuff, use that $1,000 to start an Instagram, to advertise your channels, and slowly but surely become a trusted seller. Or do like what I did, invest that money on some minor equipment that you might need, like a lamp or a camera, and start a YouTube channel. Don't go all in on a hype stock or a hype item because you think it's going to quote unquote go to the moon, right? And that's sort of my advice. I know you guys have probably heard this a million times, but anyway, before I disconnect from here, let me show you guys some of these peanuts. These are so cool, guys. Look at those. This one's the colorized version. I still don't know if they've only made 1,000 of these or if they've made 2,140. APMEX is still broken. This one's pretty cool too. This one, they've made about 10,000. I did get Luke Skywalker in. Look at that. He's over here with his best friend, Boba Fett. They're friends again. They have forgiven each other for the whole incident. But anyway, guys, if you're interested in either the Luke Skywalker or some of these Libertads, the 2020 Libertads, go to my Instagram, Silver Eagle Eddie, and send me a direct message. These are still for sale. And yeah, guys, hopefully you guys have a good weekend. Thank you for watching this video, and peace.